The emergency lights flickered dimly along the empty corridors of Outpost Helios, casting long shadows across the metal walls. Lyra wrapped her arms protectively around her swollen belly, the faint green glow of her skin the only warmth in the sterile cold. Her silver hair flowed down her back, standing in sharp contrast to the station's industrial gray. At 50 years old, she carried not only a child but also the shame of exile. Among her people, the Xylan, conception was permitted only between the ages of 30 and 40. Too early meant irresponsibility, too late meant wastefulness. The High Council had been merciless in its judgment. They stripped her citizenship, branded her a disgrace, and cast her into permanent exile. Lyra knew the truth. Her former partner, Counselor Varen, had abandoned her when a younger, more politically useful mate offered him greater power. Exiling Lyra served him well. Now she lived in a converted storage closet at the far edge of the station, surviving on ration packs that barely sustained her, let alone her unborn child. One evening, as she made her way to her quarters, a sharp pain rippled through her abdomen. She pressed against the cold wall, whispering reassurances to the life within her. Tears gathered in her golden eyes, and in the privacy of the forgotten corridor she let herself cry. That was when a voice startled her. "Are you all right?" A tall human stood a few paces away, his work uniform stained with oil, his boots worn, his sandy hair falling untidily across a weary face. His name was Darius, a station mechanic. His words were blunt, but his tone carried genuine concern. After a cautious exchange, he offered her food and rest in his quarters. At first Lyra searched his face for hidden motives, but found none, only a tired kindness. "Because you look like you could use a friend," he said simply. Lyra followed him. His quarters were small, but warm. Unlike the sterile corridors of Helios, his space was alive with little touches, a worn leather chair, shelves of old books, even a few green plants. The scent of human food filled the room as he prepared a dish called pasta. To Lyra, after months of bland rations, the flavors felt like a feast. They laughed softly as they shared a meal, and for the first time in months, Lyra felt something like comfort. But when Darius asked what her plan was for after the baby came, she could only admit the truth: she had none. Exiles were unwanted everywhere. Their quiet was shattered by a knock at the door. Darius opened it to find a station security officer and a tall, imposing Xylan draped in ceremonial robes. His skin was a deeper emerald than Lyra's, marked with silver lines of status. Lyra froze. It was Ambassador Corvin, Varen's most dangerous political rival. His gaze lingered on her swollen belly with cold disdain before he requested a private conversation. Darius stepped protectively between them, refusing until proper channels were followed. With a chi,